people, for the next few weeks, all that we are going to see and hear is appointment upon appointment and approval of ministerial posts. So meet Mohammed's new presidential staffers. That includes a former CPP top executive. I know that most of the faces are known already. Some of them too are not really familiar because they've been in opposition for 8 years. So we get to know them, and we got to know their qualities and also their qualifications. President John Dramani Mahama has made 10 more key appointments to the office of the president. The appointments, which was announced on Tuesday, January 21st, 2025, included Ghanaians with vast experiences in various fields, including communication, diplomacy, governance, and security. So let's get into the profile of the new presidential staffers. So first on the list is Joyce Bauer Mokhtari, presidential advisor and special aide to the president. Joyce Bauer Mokhtari, before the appointment, was special aide to John Dramani Mahama. The presidential advisor was a spokesperson for the campaign team of President Mahama for the 2024 election. She was also a deputy minister of transport during Mahama's first term as president. She is an experienced mediator and has done this on several occasions, both locally and internationally. She has also previously served as the head of Ghana Shippers Authority after being the director of legal service of the authority. Montari, a lawyer by profession, was formally called to the bar in 2000, and she started her career with the firm Say and Co. Later, she became the consort of KPMG and the Venture Capital Trust Fund. She holds a Bachelor of Law degree from Holborn College, University of London, 1997. She also holds a master's degree in maritime law from the International Maritime Organization, International Maritime Law Institute, Malta, where she was a recipient in the IMO Legal Committee Chairman's Awards for Best Overall Performance in International Transport Law. She also holds a master's degree in conflict resolution and mediation from the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Center, Ghana. So on to the next, Stanley Hotedogbe, widely known as Stan Dogbe, has since 2012 worked with President John Dramani Mahama as a special assistant and director of communications. He was a presidential aide to the late former President John Evans Atta Mills and John Dramani Mahama when he was a vice president. He also served as a technical advisor to the newly appointed Minister and Deputy Ministers of Information between 2009 and 2010. During Mahama's previous presidency, he managed the president's communication strategy. Standogbe was also responsible for all backed communications and campaign operations of the John Mahama 2020 and 2024 campaign. The deputy chief of staff, who is a journalist, was the head of talk programs at Joy FM and senior editor in the newsroom of Media House. Also, Nana Oyebampo Addo, Deputy Chief of Staff Administration. Nana Oyebampo Addo, formerly known as Nana Oyelita, was a former Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection during Mahama's first term in office. She holds a Bachelor of Law from the School of Law Accra in 1992 and Masters in Law, Human Rights and Democratization in Africa from University of Pretoria, South Africa, 2001. She previously worked as the Chief Executive Director of Human Rights Advocacy Center and for years was also a Regional Coordinator, Africa Office for the Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative. She is an advisory member of the International Consortium on Religion, Reproductive Rights and a member of the Steering Committee of the International Consortium on Medical Abortion. The human rights advocate is an executive member of the International Freedom of Information Advocates Network, the African Freedom of Information Center, and a governor of the Rights of Information Coalition of Ghana. She has been involved in the Coordinated African Regional Survey on Access to Information for Ghana, as well as running an Access to Justice program and human rights clinic. Also said Emmanuel Tekpe, presidential advisor on the economy, said Tekpe was Mahama's Minister of Finance during his first term. Before assuming the Minister of Finance role, he was a deputy minister in the Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning from March 2009 to January 2013. Between July 1999 and February 2009, Setekwe held various positions, last as senior economist in the Fiscal Affairs Department of the International Monetary Fund. Before joining the IMF, Tekpe worked in staff and management positions, including National VAT Coordinator and Deputy Commissioner in the National Revenue Secretariat and revenue agencies in Ghana. The presidential advisor holds a first degree in Bachelor of Commerce from the University of Cape Coast in Ghana and a Master of Public Administration degree from Kennedy School, Harvard University. He is also a chartered accountant. And to Professor Francis Dodu, Presidential Advisor, National Anti-Corruption Program. Professor Francis Dodu is a former Pro-Vice Chancellor for Research, Innovation and Development at the University of Ghana. He is a demographer with a PhD from the University of Pennsylvania. He has chaired the board of the Export Development and Agriculture Investment Fund, Ghana's Financial Intelligence Center, and Ghana Statistics Service. Professor Dodu is a four-time Olympian and also voted Ghana's sportsman in the year 1987. Professor Dodu served as the president of both Ghana Athletics and Ghana Olympic Committee and was awarded the Grand Medal of the Republic of Ghana in 2006 for his contribution to the country. He has also served as chair of the African Institute for Development Policy Board, chair of the Governance Commission of World Athletics, and also a member of the Governance and Integrity Committee of the Commonwealth Games Foundation. And to Larry Gbevlolate, Special Envoy to the Alliance and also the Sahelian states, is a retired Lieutenant Colonel of the Ghana Armed Forces and a former National Security Coordinator of Ghana with extensive experience in the security and diplomacy. Gbevlolate, who is also a private legal practitioner, has previously served as the African Union Chairperson Special Representative in charge of the Counter Tourism Corporation and the African Center for the Study and Research of Terrorism. And also, he served as the National Security Coordinator of Ghana from 2009 to 2014. The Special Envoy has also some experience in academia. He established the Human Security Research Center in Accra and is a visiting lecturer at the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center. And to Nana Yajantu at the talk of the town is a former General Secretary of the Convention People's Party, CPP. Nana Yajantua was a Director of Public Affairs at the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission. And also she has a practice public relations for about 25 years, starting as a public relations officer at the Ghana Investment Promotion Council and then to the Ghana Free Zones Board and rising to become the Director of Public Affairs of the PURC. To Beatrice Annan Fio, presidential staffer. Beatrice Annan Fio, widely known as Beatrice Annan, is a member of the communication team of the National Democratic Congress and was a spokesperson of the campaign team of John Mahama for the 2024 election. She is a private legal practitioner with a specialty in commercial law and practice. She is also a policy analyst and a fellow at the Institute of Energy Security and experience in the areas of energy and natural resource law. She holds a Bachelor of Arts in English from KNUST, an LLB from the University of Ghana, and an MA in Economic Policy Management from the University of Ghana. She is an associate from Morrison, Chumesi and Partners and a fellow of the President Obama Young Leader Initiative. Again, Shamima Muslim, Deputy Presidential Spokesperson. Shamima was a member of the campaign team of President Mahama for the 2024 election. Muslim is a broadcaster, gender advocate, and development communicator. Shamima Muslim brings a wealth of experience in communications. She is the founder and governor of the Alliance for Women in Media Africa, a non-governmental organization dedicated to the improving and visibility and impact of women in the media. Muslim's career spans several achievements, including her role as one of the moderators of the Ghana's 2012 vice presidential debate and her selection as a pioneer representative of Ghana at President Obama's Young African Leaders Initiative in 2010. Again to Professor Kweku Danso Cabinet Secretary. Professor Kweku Danso was the chairman of the National Democratic Congress Manifesto Committee for the 2020 and 2024 elections. He previously served as Ghana's High Commissioner in the United Kingdom and Ireland from 2009 to 2014. He has also served as Ghana's ambassador to Cuba with concurrent accreditation to Jamaica, Trinidad, and also to Tobago, and also Nicaragua and Panama. He also served as the Minister of Health from January 2000 to 2001. Professor Dan Sobuafo was an associate professor, deputy director, and coordinator of the International Health Track in the Master of Public Health program, Morehouse School of Medicine, Atlanta, Georgia, in the USA. He also taught at Atlanta University, later Clark Atlanta University, Atlanta, Georgia.